there is a temptation as we get older to start clenching, even in ways that make you not know you're clenched. And
you get so used to being clenched, that's just normal. I think we all need at least one little thing to do. I love the story in your book, A Politics of Love, by the way, that's fabulous. Everyone should get many copies of it for your whole circle of life, no matter where you stand in politics. It's a handbook for a new American revolution. There's a great story about you being on the airplane, and there was some turbulence, and a door opens and a bunch of supplies come rolling out into the aisle, and without thinking about it, everyone on whatever side of the aisle they were sitting on, I don't even know if you meant that as a metaphor, but they all grabbed their hands and everybody started putting the stuff away, handing it to each other, and they got it done, because leaving that stuff out, the debris out, wouldn't be good for anybody on that plane, and anybody could get hit by flying debris.
Fascinating. I remember looking down the aisle and all you saw were hands. Nobody was thinking about strategizing. Listen, you're in the air, you're on an airplane. Nobody's going to mess with something happening on an airplane. So people,
because you're all together. What affects one person on an airplane?
You're all together. But it was so fascinating. It was almost like the hands had intelligence. It was so interesting because you couldn't see anybody's face. I mean, obviously the hands were connected to people, but you couldn't see them. And that's our natural state of being.
Right.
Our natural state of being is to cooperate. So every time there's a tragedy, look at 9/11. Once there's a tragedy, we all come together, we all work together. The problem is that should be our natural state of being in order to prevent tragedies.
Right.
We have been our moral value system has been hijacked by an economic system, which is so every man out for himself. It's all about me getting mine. And in the body, the human body, every cell is guided through a natural intelligence to collaborate with other cells to serve the healthy functioning of the organ and the organism of which they are part. And when a cell disconnects from that natural intelligence, that's called cancer. That's a malignancy in the body, and it's a malignancy in consciousness, and that's what's happened to the human race. We have been infected by a malignant consciousness, and that malignant consciousness is the thought, it's all about me. It's not just all about you. It's not just all about me. It's all about us. And so that's a great correction and healing that is going on now. In our natural state, we're collaborative. In my natural state, I'm not just out to get mine. You're not just out to get yours. If you and I doing this podcast today, the point is, as you show up to the best of your ability and I show up in the best of my ability, then what is created out of that is greater than anything you or I could have done doing it alone.